This space was found online. It was at that time fully outfitted as a bodega. There was a bulletproof cash wrap, a full walk-in cooler, and merchandise throughout the aisles. But I think whenever you have an opportunity to make something unique, I think it's something that you should pursue. And for us, it was a way to create a space that we wanted to live in. My name is Amy and I'm an interior designer.
My name's Elias and I'm a trainer, and this is Sumo.
It's pretty rare that you run across a building like this that has so much history, and it was important to preserve what we could. I think probably in the 40s, there was a series of corner stores and markets that were owned by Chinese immigrants, and they started to sprawl as Phoenix started to grow. The previous owner of the bodega was Korean. It was kind of interesting seeing I'm half Korean myself. So I kind of saw as we were looking through the old paperwork, I could see where he was from in his handwriting.
It's a unique connection to the building, yeah. There were a lot of challenges about turning this into a home. I mean, starting at the beginning of getting rid of all of the concrete and emptying everything that made it a store. And so there were a lot of pitfalls and a lot of things that we had to adjust.
So there was a lot of the budget that went into just restoring the infrastructure. So the major systems of the home needed to be rebuilt or added in, everything from the HVAC to the plumbing, the electrical. So that's a major challenge because once you've repaired those items, the budget tends to dwindle and you have to kind of refine what your wants and needs are. It was also really important for us to maintain the structure, keeping the brick, exposing the trusses, keeping the natural wood as is, showing the age of the home. So that's another constraint that we had to work with, and it's always harder to restore and keep things as they are. It's a lot easier to wipe the slate clean, but that's not what we want to do. The building didn't have any load-bearing walls, so it enabled us to create a floor plan that was flexible to our lifestyle and our needs. I think it was important for us to have a lot of open space. The central core is where we spend most of our time. Both of the bedrooms are partitioned off, so the guest wing actually has a pocketing door, so that whole space can become privatized. A lot of my design influence comes from my travels, so you'll kind of see a little piece of every place we've been, and Asian influence being some of them due to my heritage. And then one of the design details that I really love was a collaboration with John from Coppola Custom Woodworking, the local cabinet maker. I spoke with John about something that I was inspired by, and he created this beautiful shoji cabinet that opens up. The process took a long time because, we really did this on a shoestring budget. I think oftentimes in projects, the landscaping can come at the end. It's something that we're working on too. The entire surrounding structure had concrete parking spots, so it's been a process, growing plants, seeing what stays. We're trying to add native plants in too for minimal impact on the environment.
Although we might not have saved money, it is deeper than that because what Amy created is something that was pretty unobtainable with any type of money. Even though the journey is certainly going to be a tough one, and what you can gain out of it is so unique, if you have the patience and you have the vision, that you should execute it.
I think oftentimes when you go out there and you look for a home, you might not find one that really embodies what you want and how you want to live. So I think the only way to achieve that is by creating something. Obviously that could be a new build, but I just prefer to work with historic homes that are kind of near and dear to my heart.